Over the last month or so, many readers took some time off on holidays. While having a great time in the sun by the sea, some would have been considering buying a holiday home or apartment. Many think they can get the dual benefit of a rental income and a free holiday. I would be cautious about buying a holiday home. Make sure you are purchasing with your head and not only your heart. Many investors kid themselves and tell their friends and family that they bought a holiday home for fiscal reasons, when, in reality, the main reason was a lifestyle. Most people fall in love with the idea of owning a holiday apartment and few pay much attention to the investment fundamentals. So, just as before you would jump into any investment, ask yourself two simple questions. 1. Why am I buying real estate in the first place? 2. What end result does this particular property need to produce for me? Make sure you are buying with your head and not just your heart. If you are looking at buying a holiday home, either to let out for part of the year or as a permanent rental, let's take a look at the pros and cons of the investment in vacation properties. 1. Ensure you purchase in a prime location. During the good times, all holiday properties perform well, but in the not-so-good times, secondary locations may suffer from low tenancy rates. When selecting holiday investment properties, choose a prime location with beach views near all the must-haves such as eateries, cafes, shopping centers and tourist hotspots. Buy in a town or city that has major infrastructure nearby, otherwise you run the risk of fluctuating tenancy rates between peak periods. 2. Understand how holiday rentals work. Rental returns can fluctuate widely for holiday homes. In many coastal places, the average period of strong demand for holiday rentals is 8 to 10 weeks per year, with demand plummeting during winter, particularly in Australia's southern states. Demand is more consistent for vacation properties in warmer locations, but only for prime properties. Proximity to the beach and sea views make a big difference when it comes to success with holiday letting. If you buy a property further back from the beach, perhaps you should consider a permanent tenant rather than holiday letting. 3. Choose self-contained. Many holiday apartments were built for short-term rentals and have small rooms. While smaller or motel-style apartments may yield a higher rental return on buy price, you should choose a self-contained apartment with larger rooms and a separate kitchen, laundry, bathroom, and bedrooms. In general, this type of property should give you better capital growth and the option to move in yourself if you ever decide it's time for a change of lifestyle. 4. Look for professional management. With management rights of vacation apartments often being sold to lately retired couples or a superannuation payee seeking a job in retirement, ensure the management of the complex you are considering has a strong track record in apartment complex management, as well as a comprehensive understanding of the highly competitive holiday accommodation market. An experienced and professional management squad could make the difference between an empty and occupied apartment. 5. Do your sums. Holiday rentals are usually much higher than those for normal properties and increase even more in peak season. This may make the initial sums for holiday properties look great, and many are touted to return positive cash flows, but you will need to allow for longer vacancy periods and fluctuating occupancy levels from season to season. This, coupled with higher body corporate and management fees compared to regular developments, entails holding costs may be higher than you initially estimated. And remember that every week you stay in your holiday property is a week's less rental income you will receive. And the times you would usually like to stay in your apartment will be the times that most other tourists want to stay there too. Multiple tenancies and peak vacation periods mean you are likely to have much higher property upkeep costs in your holiday property. You need to budget for the replacing costs for gadgets such as fridges and washing machines, which break down often in hot weather and peak periods. The annual upkeep expense, omitting body corporate fees if they apply, for vacation properties is often about 4% or 5% of rental income, and the cost of property management is higher for holiday properties, often in the order of 15% of your rental income. Nowadays you also need to provide household items that were once deemed extras that are now viewed as essential by holiday tenants. Things like air conditioning and barbecues, as well as DVD players and Foxtel. To read the full article, click the link below.